Hey everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. I just woke up, which is why we're a little bit discombobulated. I'm going to say hello, good morning to everybody around. We'll start with the guy underneath me. Dressed to impress today, which is very good. He threw that on real
nice.
fast. Real
Been waiting
fast.
for the last 3 days. Haven't watched it.
Oh, okay.
Kind of collecting the,
You're
Being ready.
You're pulling Orion, I see.
No, I changed my underpants. It's just
There you go.
Okay. So what's going on, Ian?
yes, not much. All good. I got working a bit, so depends how long the stream goes. But
Hopefully an
yeah,
hour.
just glad to be here. Had to get the kids ready, rushed, get out the house so I could jump on the stream. And yeah, there's lots going on, so it'd be good to talk about toys again.
Yeah.
Hot toys with the drops, lots of other stuff coming out. I know you guys have got some stuff, so yeah, it'd be cool to have a chat about it.
Okay. So what's going on, Dot Benevolent?
Hi, how's it going, guys? Yeah, it's been a good week. Got a little kink in my neck, so if my head's off to the side,
Okay.
that is why I semi-ruptured I got a herniated disc in the back from basketball, and every once in a while I sleep wrong, and it's bad for a week or two. But
Stuff.
Toy collecting has been awesome. They still coming fast and furious, and man, there's just so much coming out right now, and it's all good. At least the stuff I'm getting is all good. So,
It's coming in really hard and fast right now.
so much.
We say it all the time, but it really is right now. It's really coming in.
Oh, this is next level. This is something else. I've never gotten this much all at once.
I mean, the three of us, we collect the hot toys too.
Yeah.
And that's been out of this world the last
Hot toys
month.
is the worst. Yeah, that's the worst. It's
I'm
making sacrifices everywhere because it's just getting...
Yeah.
You got to make sacrifices. You know, your kids can't eat for a week. It's got to be done.
That is why I skipped having kids.
All right. So let's get to Al. Al, your video stream looks a little bit better today. Did you upgrade? Did you get rid of the porn stream while we were going?
What do you mean? I've been hardwired to last like 10 streams, I think.
No, I think it looks a little bit. Maybe my eyes are a little bit clearer today.
Yeah. No, I decided
he's put the touch up your appearance button on. We know it. He's.
What's up, Al?
Good. Just happy Monday, everybody. I know we had some pretty random figure announcements that no one expected. That hit in shirt. But I'm excited for it, and just like everyone's saying, man, all these invoices are coming. They're coming in hot.
Yeah.
So
no rest for the weary.
Yeah. But glad to be here, and good to see everyone in the crowd too, as well in the chat.
So we're not talking about anything but really like Ghostbusters and a couple other things today. But I did my review. I was up until like 2 a.m. doing this. Figure Fight Club is here. Thanks for being here, man. He knows what it's all about, being up late and waking up early. But let me show you guys. This is let me get my what's it called? My light. Hold on a second. This guy blew me away. I was not ready for how good this thing was going to be, especially the head sculpts. I mean, the head sculpts are next level, but this guy is so good. He is incredible.
Yeah, man, that looks cool.
And so you get the heat vision too. Oh my god, I didn't even remember that it was coming with heat vision. I opened up the booklet. I'm like, what?
Yeah, when you showed that part, I'd forgotten about that entirely. I didn't know it was coming with.
Yeah,
it looks very much like. I mean, it looks like the Gong Toys Superman, but like a level up.
But without that thigh pad that makes
Look at that! Look at that!
But the one thing I don't know, looking at your review, like how do you
Shut
feel
up,
about
Ian.
that?
Shut up.
How do you
Mr.
feel about the
Nicholas.
height? I want to know what's the height. How do you feel about that? Because it's big, right?
What the actual height or like the girth?
The height, because it's bigger than
Oh,
Fine.
girth! You got
So-
Cage's attention now.
I know, right? So chaos is essentially Muff, right? Like they say it's another company, but they're using the Muff body.
Mm.
The head sculpt looks similar to the Muff stuff that I've seen. I would just say that it's them subdividing their company like every other company, third-party company. They branch out and they rename themselves for different releases, right? It's standard practice in China what they do.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this is the Muff Toys, and it scales fairly well. I mean, he's a little bit taller than the Clark Kent, but you'd have to have them like back to back to notice that. If you had them like this, you wouldn't really notice at all. When they're close to each other, you'll notice. But it's a spec taller. Now, I don't expect it to scale with my Mafex because it's a totally different look.
Mhm.
You know, I don't have any Mezco other than the Conan, so I couldn't put it up to that. But you saw it scaled with the Protector of Metropolis. So
Yeah.
those of you who have that figure and you have Mezco, you'll be able to ascertain whether or not it can scale with the Mezco stuff. But it's a great figure and it's sold out everywhere.
Yeah. I saw someone online, and I wish I'd bookmarked the page or I'm at the post, but he was doing head swaps between the Man of Steel Mezco Superman and the Clark, the Protector Metropolis, and
Oh,
he
yeah.
was putting on the Chaos body, and it looked pretty cool.
Yeah. Ian, did you order this?
No.
You want it?
I do, but like
I got one for Ryan.
Say again?
I got one for Ryan.
You got one for Ryan?
He's not here.
Wow.
Finders keepers.
Hold on.
You can't
But,
get it anywhere now, though, right? I saw it's
What is
on.
it?
You say it's sold out everywhere.
No, I think I found a place. I'll talk to you offline.
Okay. Cheers. Yeah, that'd be good.
First time stream, man. Thank you for coming. Appreciate it, TK. Kaiju Kitty, I was really hoping that you would be here. I was on. I don't know if you caught me when I revealed my shirt on Figure Fight Club the other day. I wore it especially for you. I was hoping you would come. This is
You
the
haven't
Rock
taken
and
it
Jelly
off.
Bean. This was available in Tokyo last week. It sold out in a couple hours in the shop. I was really, really happy that I was able to get it. I showed up a little bit late. So I was, I need a bigger size. So I was a little bit worried that they weren't going to have any, but I think they had like two left. So I was able to get it. But this is a print. This is Destroy All Monsters, and Rock and Jelly Bean recently did this print for Bottlenut Gallery. And I got the print, but then they announced the shirts, so had to get it. So it's pretty cool.
Where was that?
Where?
Yeah. Where?
Beams Shinjuku.
Ah, Beams. Okay, nice.
Yeah. Beams an awesome store.
Yeah, it's great stuff.
Yeah. All right, so Eric is here. Eric, how's it going, man? So let's go through. KJ making an appearance. KJ, you've been missed, man. We miss your pretty voice. We miss your pretty face. Trying to get KJ on a stream. Hopefully it'll happen. Hey, Rowdy, thanks for coming in. Thanks for joining. Appreciate it.
Ready.
Yeah. Figure Fight Club is here. Like I said, thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it.
Right.
Paul, thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. I'll just go through, see who else is here. Say hi. Bones is here. Bones, thanks for coming in, man. Appreciate it. Martin, thanks for joining us, man. Appreciate it. I don't know if people saw. Look at this clown. I don't know if people saw, but Denobi was in Tokyo. He's in Tokyo, and I hung out with him yesterday, and I showed him around. For those of you who don't know, Denobi is he's pretty well known in the 1/6 community, for good or bad, but he's a good guy. He comes off. He's a little bit. What? He's a little bit rough around the edges, but you know, that's his thing. That's his personality. And we had a good time going around Nakano Broadway, and he spent a little bit of money. He wanted to spend more money on some figures, like upwards of $1,000, but he said no. So
did he find his Anakin?
Nice hanging out with him. Oh, Captain Colonel Collector. That's a cool name. Thanks for being here, man. Appreciate it. Neon. I hope I'm saying that right. Neon. All right. So, like I said, he did not. I thought he would. He did not. It was a little bit surprising. Denobi is kind of notorious. He's got like these scantily clad 1/6 females in his collection that are kind of suspect. But anyway, so let's get a little bit into Ghostbusters news. So we'll start off with this. Mondo is teasing not one but two things. So the first one is the Winston figure. This is the real Ghostbusters. This is the animated stuff that they put out in the 80s with the movie cast. I have the first two that they put on order, which should be dropping this month. But they teased this one, and they also showed a render of another figure that we'll get into in a second. But in the group here, how many people have gone in on the Mondo stuff? Anybody getting the Mondo Ghostbusters? I am. Anybody else?
I'm waiting for them to come in, for them to release. I want to see reviews just because my experience with Mondo isn't 100%, the greatest. Although they do have great customer service, but I've had a lot of QC issues with some of the stuff I've gotten before. But I was stoked when they announced this line. So I'm leaning towards getting it, but I do want to see what the reviews are like. Oh, also, semi-bad news. Someone showed an email saying that I think Peter's the first one that's supposed to come out. He got pushed back to August.
What?
Yeah, so it's probably going to
You
snowball
dropped this live?
Dropped it live. Yeah, sorry. I just saw it recently. I think maybe like an hour ago. But it's fairly new news. So
that sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's Peter and Egon. They're the first two that went up. Mondo does prints, and their prints sell out because they don't really announce them like Bottleneck will, and they have really, really low runs. They're like 100.
I thought they stopped their prints. Didn't they stop?
No, so when they got bought, they talked about stopping the prints and the vinyl, but they ended up continuing it.
All
So
right.
the
I know
prints-
lots of people kicked off
Prints are
about that.
very, very, very few and far between.
Okay.
They don't do them anywhere near like what they used to do.
Yeah, well, they were the bottleneck back in the day, right? They were the
Yeah,
guys you used to go to. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, breaking news. KJ just got off the phone with the collector, and he said that I can sell him the Superman. I thought the collector would just give it to you for free. I don't know, man. Your story doesn't really make sense. The collector is a giver. So, I don't know, man.
KJ still needs to submit his report card first.
Right? I don't think he did.
Right.
I don't think he did. Yeah. Yeah, the vinyl records ain't what they used to be. They're still churning them out. They look cool. But, since they got bought out, they're a shell of what they used to be.
Do they still ship to Japan, or do
I don't
like
know. I never ship to Japan. I bypass all that stuff.
Yeah, I need to know that. I mean, I've been looking at those figures. I was looking at them yesterday because if it's toys, I kind of only want the real Ghostbusters stuff.
Yeah.
But I was looking at them yesterday. I mean, they're still there for pre-order, but I really want them. But yeah, I don't know like how Mondo are with their shipping to Japan these days.
So, if you can get them, you'll get them.
Yeah.
So why don't you just? I'll order them and put them in my pile of loot on Big Bad, because that's where I'm getting them from. I'm getting them from Big Bad.
How much are they in Big Bad? I'll have to check.
So Big Bad is selling the $99 set. So you don't get the big ghost that costs an extra $100.
Yeah,
You get the figure and then like a smaller Slimer or another smaller figure. So
okay,
when they come out, let me know.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cheers.
All right. So this one was teased. Yeah, Mondo's prices are ridiculous. Wait, there are some early reviews. I haven't seen any. What?
Oh,
man, what?
I don't care so much about articulation with these though, because they're going.
Well,
they're
I mean, I want basic articulation to sit in the Ecto 1. That's all I want.
Oh yeah, true. Yeah.
No, they don't. They kind of do. They kind of do. Every year they release a stylized figure that's not really the real action hero line. It's not really that line, but they release something and they always display it at the Metacom event. And they look amazing. Like they're all chromed out and everything. But they're really, really expensive, like upwards of close to $1,000. So they don't play around with those. The last the last Metacom figures that I got in 1/6 were the Daft Punk set from the Grammys. That's a really nice set in all their white. That was really cool. Their figures are really good. The Real Action Hero line, they're really good. They were competing against Hot Toys, and they just decided to move into Beer Bricks and do the Mafex line, and the rest is history. What's going on, man? Welcome to the stream. Appreciate it. Wait.
There you go.
Real time negotiation.
Well, I got to send the figure to Ryan. So I have, listen to this for like stuff that I have for Ryan. I have the Darth Vader Sith Apprentice, the Celebration exclusive for Ryan. And now I have this Chaos Superman for Ryan. I might have something else for him too. If that stuff gets lost in the mail, man, somebody's gonna be going crazy. But Ryan has quite a stash here right now. All right, let me get rid of this. Pull up the next one. Let me close this out so I don't pull it up again. So they also shared an image for the same line. Of the Dana Barrett. This one looks pretty cool. Looks pretty cool. So you get like the regular face, you get the possessed face, then you get this little monster fridge, I guess. That's the fridge, right?
It's the bathtub.
Is it the bathtub? It is the bathtub. You're right. I'm sorry. It's the bathtub. This is why you're on the stream, man.
Okay. See y'all later.
Correct me real time. But yeah, it looks pretty cool.
That's Mondo?
Yeah.
What?
So
why?
This is,
why would they go with?
Sorry. This is fan art.
Oh, okay. I was
yeah,
gonna say.
but like if they put it out, if they put it out, this would be really cool.
I think I'd rather have like a Janine first or someone like that. I don't know about.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, she was never really an action figure, when the real Ghostbusters came out. So, I know there's no nostalgic value for that one. I think.
Yeah.
For me.
Is who sending out free figures? Ryan? I think that's sending out free figures. Ryan is sending out free figures for the report card thing. For those of you who don't know, we're in the stream in our Facebook group. Ryan the collector, he's a teacher, and he's doing a contest where if you submit a report card from your child or grandchild with the child holding it, you could block out the face and block out the personal information, the school, the name, whatever, and just show the grades, to kind of promote good grades, to kind of reward kids for getting good grades. Ryan said he would choose, I think it's one person. He would choose one person and send out a free figure for that person. So if it's a girl, he's going to try to make it more girl centric. If it's a boy, he's going to try to make it a little bit more boy centric. But yeah, it's a cool thing that he's doing. He's going to have free figures on his next video or short, which he's been talking about this for months, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't do them anymore.
Thought that counts, though.
Man, that pack he sent out the last pack he sent out was insane. Like, it's not just a free figure; he's just throwing in loads of stuff. So I mean,
yeah, he threw in a bunch of stuff for the first winner.
Cool.
So the first winner was through the 3POA Facebook group, Laser Pants group, and only one guy submitted anything. So Ryan threw something in for his daughter, or I think it was his daughter. His daughter was in kindergarten. Yep.
Yeah.
And I think he threw something in for the dad too.
Yeah.
And those just came in to the winner today. So, join up. It's cool to kind of get kids into this stuff. We're all gonna age out, and toys are gonna die off with us if the younger generation doesn't get into it, because right now they're really not. But it's a cool thing. It's a cool thing that he's doing, and
it really is.
Yeah. So, if you haven't joined the Facebook group, please go over and join. Mention the stream if you're joining. How'd you hear about the group? Facebook. Just say that you were in the YouTube live, and that's how you heard. All right. So Ryan shared with me some really cool images, and I was really, really jealous. I really wanted it.
The torn up underpants. What?
Please do not share that picture.
I want these, man. I want these Crocs.
Oh my god.
And I don't remember. I think they glow in the dark. They do. They glow in the dark.
Sure looks like it. Yeah.
It's awesome.
Would you wear those outside?
No, I'd wear them in my apartment. Or I'd wear them when I go hang out with you. Hold on. Hold on. I'm hiding your face. But I think those look pretty great. What happened? Yeah, these Crocs. So these go on sale in August. I have it marked in my calendar. Anybody interested in these?
I like them.
I think they're cool, but yeah.
Oh, shut up. They're awesome.
I like they're cool to have. I mean, yeah. I mean, other companies have done sneakers the same kind of thing, but that's
like they did the Batmobile.
Yeah, there's
I passed on that one too.
You passed on that?
Yeah, I'm more into the. And Ian might know which ones I'm talking about. I'm more into the Salehi Bimberry Crocs. I know you know which ones those are.
Yeah. But it was Reebok. Reebok did the Ghostbusters ones. They were the ones. They had the kind of same kind of deal. with the tubes coming out the back and stuff like that.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
these are $80. You know, they're on the high end, but they glow in the dark. You wear them for Halloween. I mean, they're pretty cool. I like them. I'm gonna get them. And there's just silence. Nobody else.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that's all you this time. Actually, though, but if I were to dress up as a Ghostbuster for Halloween, I would wear those. Even though they don't wear them like, they wear like black boots. I would actually wear these instead.
Yeah. Yeah. So, I mean, Bones knows what's up. They look amazing. They look amazing.
I've never owned a pair of Crocs.
Well, I have Crocs. I have Crocs that I wear. Crocs, yeah. I have Crocs that I wear in my apartment. So in Japan, you don't wear shoes inside your homes. And I ended up breaking my toe by slamming it into my bed. And that was the end of the bed. I got rid of the bed right after that. Now I sleep on a futon, Japanese futon. 1 year to the day later, I broke a toe on the other foot by hitting a box of I ordered drinks. It's like a box of drinks that was kind of sitting near the door, and I hit it with my other foot. I said, F this, I'm getting Crocs, and I'm just gonna wear Crocs around the apartment. And I haven't hurt my foot since. And my wife, she broke her toe. She stomped her toe against something. And I ended up buying her some Peanuts, some Snoopy Crocs that sometimes she wears, sometimes she doesn't. But they're very comfortable for in the home. You know what I mean? Like I would never wear them outside, but in the home in Japan, you don't wear shoes. I'm very fearful of my feet, my toes. So I wear Crocs whenever I'm walking around.
How did you break your toes so often?
I got big feet.
When you're toys all over the floor, so you're trying to.
I don't have itty bitty mouse feet like some people. You know.
But your wife doesn't have big feet.
She's taller than you. Come on.
It's getting ugly in here, man.
Listen. My wife is tall. My wife is up to here on me.
Yeah, she must be tall. Yeah,
she's taller than you. I mean, she's tall. She played basketball. She's tall.
There's
girl.
something going on though. Is there like a toe pandemic or something in your house, or what's going on there?
I drink more milk. Sounds like you're taller
than all you guys. She's taller than all you guys. But you have big feet. You're navigating. Japanese apartments are not big. You're navigating around. If you've got big feet, sometimes they hit stuff.
You make
and
it like
I walk with purpose.
I think you just need a toe thimble or something.
Wait a second. It's already started.
Dang, it's not even nighttime over there yet. It's like early evening over there, and it's already the freak hours for the collector.
Yeah.
So do you have trouble finding shoes? I always have trouble finding shoes that actually fit because my feet are huge.
So yeah. It's pretty hard here.
Yeah.
To find it used to be very like this is double XL, this shirt. That was unheard of when I moved here. You had a hard time just finding an XL shirt. And Japanese sizes run small.
Mm-hmm.
So if you get an XL, it's really like an American L. So I've had the hardest time getting clothes here. I used to have to go to don't shit on me. I used to have to go to Theory and Prada and all of these places to get clothes that fit me here. Because whenever I would go to a Japanese brand, it was really tight on my chest. I didn't have a belly back in the day, but up here on my chest, it wouldn't fit. So I'd have to drop like, $1,000 every time I went out and wanted to buy like a shirt and a pair of pants. It was ridiculous. It was ridiculous.
H&M. We can't go H&M.
Sounds like Prada, huh?
I mean, I was styling, but
The kaiju wears Prada. That's gonna be the new movie.
There you go.
So your boys got toys now. It's like they were just in Asia and you can't find stuff. I mean, it's not built for us European giants. So, but for shoes, for us European giants, there's a race of dwarfs as well. I got sneakers. Like I got Star Wars Luke Skywalker Hoth sneakers, and I got them, and they didn't fit my feet, but I thought they were awesome, so I got them. And I was offering them to Al, but Al passed. They just sit in the closet. Like, I don't want to throw them away because I've never worn them. And they're awesome, but I can never wear them. So I've just decided I'm going to hold on to them, let my kids grow into them. And I'll just, let my kids wear them, in the future. But finding stuff that fits you here is not the easiest thing. Crocs fit. A lot of other stuff doesn't. All right, so it's only me getting these. All right.
Just you, man.
Yeah, bunch of losers. All right.
Now here we go. Here we go. Let's get to the meat and potatoes.
All right, now who's getting these? All right. Al's getting them.
Which ones are these?
Ian's getting them. And Jason's getting them.
Yeah.
The plasma series, yeah.
No, for real. Al's getting them. Jason, are you getting these?
These are the ones that just came out, right?
Just announced, yeah.
Yeah, I grabbed them.
Okay.
They look good.
Yeah, they look good. This is from the rooftop, I believe.
Yeah.
And they kind of teased, I think, in the wording that they're potentially going to be doing a Stay Puft Marshmallow Man. Am I imagining things here?
That would be cool.
Maybe as a future HasLab.
Yeah, I was saying like as a HasLab, maybe Sentinel sized.
Or like the Hasbro Pulse. Yeah, like the Sentinel 97, you pre-order it.
Yeah.
But these look great. They look great.
They really do.
My kids got the original set, but I don't know where they are now.
Oh, the Plasma Series ones?
Yeah. From like 4 years ago or something.
Yeah.
So again, I have the Ecto 1 coming, and I definitely am open to having multiple sets and teams of Ghostbusters hanging around my Ecto 1. So I got these. The guys know I was trying to buy these on the website, and it wouldn't let me forever and ever and ever and ever and ever. And I was like, what the hell's happening? Because I was trying to use a credit card, and it wouldn't let me. I had to use PayPal. Had no idea how to use PayPal, and then lickety split, it went through. So yeah. Ian, you're not in for these?
I'm still on the fence. Like as I said, with the toys, I'm trying to make sacrifices. There's too much hot toys coming out, so I'm trying to cut down on the small scale stuff.
We know what he's talking about. Then he's waiting for that big announcement.
But because they're live action, I'm more into the real Ghostbusters for toys. I think at this scale. So yeah, So yeah, I like them. They look decent, but I saw the originals, and they are very, the Hasbro, like they are a little bit toyish, a bit cheapy looking. So I don't expect them to be incredible. So I'm on the fence.
So
do you know how long the pre-order's for? Is it timed?
It's probably timed.
There's no date. There's no date on there or anything. It's really weird.
Yeah.
They're still available.
Are they still available?
Yeah, there wasn't a date on the website that said
I didn't see anything.
an end date.
Yeah, no hablo is correct. So the Ghostbusters did scale a little bit smaller than like the regular Hasbro stuff. I believe when I had them with my kids, I think I had like GI Joes and the Ghostbusters, and the Ghostbusters were a little bit smaller. So maybe they're just small guys. I don't know. But you're into the animation more than the movie?
Me? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I mean toys wise. Like I love the movie. And if it's 1/6 scale, I'll get the movie characters. But when I'm talking about toys, just for
You
that,
want
because
that
I grew
style.
up with the real Ghostbusters. That was my thing.
Yeah.
It was probably my number one. Like I had the firehouse, I had Ecto, I had like all of the vehicles, I had all of the characters. So I loved
Yeah.
those toys. So that's why I like the Mondos. I love the Mondo, the look at them. But you know, the live action stuff was never made into toys, right? You never had the live action figures.
Yeah.
So I don't really have that. I don't really care as much for those as I do the real Ghostbusters stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, when I was a kid too, I saw the real Ghostbusters before I even knew it was a movie. I was like, I think like 3 or 4 years old. So I'm like with Ian. I had a lot of the real Ghostbusters stuff and thinking that was Ghostbusters. That was the Ghostbusters. And then I saw that there was a movie of it, and I was like, "Whoa, what is this? This is like totally different.
Yeah,
Like they don't even look the same, like the characters." But
what's the British Ghostbusters team called with the gorilla?
weren't they just called the Ghost? They were just called the Ghostbusters, weren't they?
Are you talking about the old cartoon?
Ghostbusters?
And wasn't that why they called? Oh,
sorry. What'd you say, Jason?
You're talking about the old cartoon?
So yeah,
I remember
before the real Ghostbusters, there was another cartoon called the Ghostbusters because before the movie with Bill Murray, yeah. Hold on.
You know, I don't even know what that is. I've never even heard of that before.
What?
That can't be British because I have no idea what that is.
It was a
I
British.
remember that.
So listen, it was a British movie, and after the Hollywood Ghostbusters movie, they released the animation because they still had the rights to the name.
Yeah.
So they put it out under the Ghostbusters. And then these guys in animated form, to differentiate themselves, that's why they're called the real Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
It's not British, it's American.
No, the movie. The movie was British.
It was by Filmation. They're the ones that made
No,
it.
no, 1986 American animated TV series.
So the cartoon comes from, there was a movie.
Already?
There was a movie, and it was a British movie. If I remember correctly, it was a British movie from, I don't know, the 70s or something.
Yeah, it was earlier.
Was it before the 70s?
No. I mean, it was before the movie.
Oh, yeah. It was before the Hollywood movie.
That's why they had the big rights fight over it, right?
Yeah.
It's a live. It was 1975 live action children's sitcom that ran on CBS, so it wasn't British.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
I thought it was British.
I never saw that before. Country of origin, United States.
Oh, it was a sitcom? I thought it was a movie.
Yeah, it's just.
Yeah, it was a sitcom.
Okay.
Yeah, 1975, 76.
Oh yeah, and the live action series was also done by Filmation.
I don't remember.
But it was it looks like it was in black and white. So
the live action.
Yeah, it was black and white.
But I do remember the other Ghostbusters cartoon. But I remember not even knowing it was named Ghostbusters. I think when I was a kid, I thought it was just, I mean, it is something completely unrelated, but I don't even remember it being the same name, basically.
Now, you guys are too young. You didn't see Ghostbusters in the theater, right? Jason, I'm not talking to you. The other guys.
You could have humored me for a minute there.
I don't remember.
Jason, you saw it in the theater, right?
Oh, yeah. Multiple times.
Do you remember that summer of '84, how big this movie was?
It was huge.
It was amazing.
You couldn't turn on the radio there. That'll date us as well.
Without
But
the
you
song.
couldn't turn it on without hearing the song over and over and over again.
Yeah.
I was born a couple months after the first movie came out.
You're killing me, Al.
But I do remember seeing the second movie in theaters.
Oh,
The
well,
second
that
one?
would
Yeah.
traumatize you.
Pico.
I remember I was actually really scared of that painting at first when I was a kid.
Really?
Man,
Yeah,
it was
that-
so scary. And
Yeah.
the ooze, even like the purple, the pink oozy stuff.
Yeah,
as a kid,
it was
as a
scary.
kid, there was scary stuff, man.
Did anyone
When did
ever
part
put out
wait,
a
wait,
good
wait, wait, wait.
video?
When did part 2 come out? 89?
It looks like it came out in
Yeah, you're right, 89.
89. Yeah.
So you remember seeing the movie at 5 years old in the
I
theater?
do remember. Yeah.
You
I
wouldn't have
remember
even
seeing
been
it.
5. You would have been close to 5. You would have been 4.
I would have been, let's see, when did it come out?
Came out in summer.
89, summer. Yeah, so I was like about to turn 5. But I vividly remember watching it and being
You're full of
scared.
shit. You're full of shit.
No, I swear. I
Liar.
swear. These are one of those memories. You know, there's quite a few memories that you remember from when you were a
Yeah,
kid,
sure,
like
I
around
know,
4 or
I
5 years old. Yeah, this I remember. Unless maybe I saw it like another theater put it out, and a couple of years later, you know, it might have been like a rerun, but I remember seeing it.
Well, those things used to happen, man, because people talk about that. Like, I saw E.T. and I saw Superman in the theater, and I remember that very clearly, but I was too young. Like, I mean, Superman
look
came
at
out before I was born, so there's no way.
Before home video was really a thing. Like, people had it, but it wasn't a thing. They used to re-release movies every year or every couple of years.
Yeah, stuff used to just sit in the cinema the whole time. They'd play it when they wanted to play it. It's like, it seemed like they just...
I mean, yeah, it's very possible I saw Ghostbusters 2 maybe a couple of years after, but I remember watching it in the theaters.
Yeah, that was the only way. And if you wanted to see it multiple times, you just kept going back and back.
Yeah, like Ghostbusters. I knew people that saw Ghostbusters a handful of times.
Ghostbusters,
84.
Star Wars, Raiders, Superman, all those movies you go back and see. Or you watch them all cut up on television with commercials and stuff.
This guy, he doesn't realize his parents just didn't have the volume up. Problem Child with John Ritter. Right?
Oh, yeah, that was a good movie.
Child,
Yeah,
right?
Problem Child. Yep.
All right.
Hey, 3 Minute and a Baby. I remember 3 Minute and a Baby.
Baby.
That whole story about the ghost in the
Listen,
background.
man. I've said it a million times. Pop culture peaked. Society peaked somewhere between 1984 and 1994. Maybe 86 to 96, but it's been downhill since then. It's been downhill. The movies we got, the shows we got, the toys we got, everything that we got, it peaked then. Hasn't come close since. Now, what about this? The Proton Pack. Who's down for this?
I'm really thinking about it. I've always wanted to get a good Proton Pack, but I also have no idea where I would put that thing.
You'd put it on your back.
You'd work with it. Work with it.
Yeah, I'll just wear that to meetings. That go over really well.
You know, I do remember I used to have the Proton Pack from the real Ghostbusters line, and Ian might have had it too, where the stream was made of foam.
Yeah, it was great.
And then you press the trigger, and it would just make those like a buzzing sound.
Yeah, it was like a pool noodle, right?
Yeah, it was kind of like that. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, man, that was great times. And I also had one. It was another Proton Pack, but it had like a hologram or something that you put into it with a light, and it would show the ghosts on the wall.
Yeah, I had the same one.
Yeah.
That's cool. Project the ghosts.
Yeah, I used to scare myself with those ghosts,
Cool.
Like Ghostbusters. But I mean, if I get a Proton Pack, and again, I have no idea where I'd put it, but I'd get it for nostalgia, just like when I pretend to be a Ghostbuster as a kid, and it would be awesome to have one of those.
My friend's he's a big vintage collector, and he Ghostbusters is like, it's his number one thing, but he got that original Proton Pack, the kids one. from back in the day. He got it in the box. Looks brand new. Looks new, man. Like still got all the stickers on it and everything. But those things are worth quite a bit of money now.
Damn. I gotta look that up. I wonder how much.
So,
those
like,
go
you
for.
know, I met Denobi. He bought 5 of the HasLab Proton packs.
Wow.
They were like $400 each.
Oh my
He bought
gosh.
5. He doesn't know if he's getting this one. He has to look at it a little bit more because this one is $100 cheaper than the HasLab.
It's because of all the weathering. There's no. I looked at the HasLab afterwards. I was looking at it yesterday. It's a big difference, right? I mean, the HasLab has a lot of extra bits and pieces on it. It looks weathered in a way that it makes it look metal. So I just think it's just because of there's a lot more detailing on the HasLab one than this one. So I guess that's the reason. That's the only thing putting me off with this one. It looks cheap.
It looks plastic.
It looks plastic, and that's the only downside, I guess. But that's, I mean, you get it cheaper, so that's the thing.
Well, for me, like, I don't know, is it because the R&D doesn't have to be justified again? I mean, I don't know. It seems like Hasbro through the pulse is selling a lot of stuff that they used to sell at a higher rate with a HasLab at just a lower cost, which is probably closer to the actual cost of what it should be.
When was the last time they've done this? Or they've done have they done this before? I can't think of a time.
Doing something HasLab and then releasing it?
Yeah, at a lower price point.
Yeah, I can't think. The only thing that's popping to mind is like the Sentinel, but that's a different mold.
Yeah, different mold.
It's a different look, but well,
this Proton pack's a very different look. It is a different look. I mean, you took the Afterlife. The other one's more like the Afterlife one, right? So what's the HasLab one is more. It's like all worn out, but the wiring's different.
Oh,
the
yeah,
pieces are different.
It's a different look. It's definitely a different look.
So, yeah.
And this doesn't come with the wand. You have to buy the wand separately.
They always do that, though. Yeah.
Yeah, but the wand's still available.
But the one that's available is which one, though?
Well, they have an 84 wand. They have an 84 wand available.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they have it. You can even get it on Amazon.
Yeah, Amazon, Big Bad. It's available. I think it came out last year.
Because I saw the Afterlife one. That one is again, it's very kind of weathered.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's 84 wand.
Yeah.
So I got to get myself a jumpsuit. That's what I need. Who makes those?
Oh, I'm sure you can find
I'm sure I can, but who makes those?
You're probably better off looking finding makers that cater to cosplayers. Etsy might have a bunch of really good ones that you can get.
Etsy's probably them.
So yeah, I want these. I ordered one of these, and I ordered a set of the 4. So
can't wait to see where you put this one. Don't tell your wife about this one.
She's never gonna see it if you just stand in front of her, right?
Well, no, you can hang this one up on a hook, like a jacket.
Wall art.
Good luck doing that with the Japanese wall.
A lot of people have mounted it on a wall. So Japanese apartments, you have that track that goes across a lot of the apartments, and it comes with hooks. So you can just put it up on that. It should hold. But yeah, I don't have room for anything. All right, so
it's a good price though. That's a good price, man.
It's a good price.
The amount you get, I guess. Yeah.
It's a good price. So that leaves us with Blitzway. Now, again, 3 out of the 4 are collectors of 1/6. Let me find the Blitzway. Blitzway is just I don't know what they're doing. They're taking their sweet ass time announcing everything. They took forever with the DeLorean. Now they're taking forever with these guys.
Yep. And
so there's a lot of confusion going on because some people are saying that Blitzway is doing a limited run of the original pack that released back in like 2018 or 2019, which I have over there. At a limited run. Other people are saying that they're doing the limited run, like 1,500 units of the new ones, the 2.0s, which is what this image here is. Right here. They haven't announced anything. They just tease. But it's been said that the price is anywhere between $900 and like I saw $1,400, which is sort of in line with what they cost before. Now, Jason, I know you're exempt because you don't collect 1/6. Would you be tempted to get?
Oh, that's very tempting. They look great. Yeah, so tempting, yes, but yeah, I'm getting ready to dip my toes a little more into 1/6, but especially with everything right now, price tag is an issue for me. But that's awfully tempting.
Yeah. All right. Al, you are a 1/6 collector.
So, yeah, I mean, supposedly we're supposed to get news about it this week. But here we are. I mean, the week just started, so maybe we'll get some news, later on in the week. But now, I still have my present toy Ghostbusters on pre-order, and I haven't paid for the invoices yet, and I have some time to do so. I think I have up until like the end of the month. I'm not going to do both of them. These things are just getting too expensive.
Yeah.
If Blitzway announces it this week and it's a good price, I don't know if it'll be $900 because that's what the original set was retail. So I'm guessing,
yeah,
it's gonna, just with inflation and everything, it has to be at least $1,100-1,200.
Well,
it's around that price.
The original set, you got a Ghostbusters sign.
Mm-hmm.
You got the police barricade, the New York City blue police barricade, and you got a Slimer.
Yeah.
Slimer's like this translucent green, and he looks great.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was more than 900. I thought it was closer to 1,000 than 900.
I think it was like 980. I looked it up on Big Bad, and they still have the prices on there. But I mean, with the way that all figure prices have gone up since this set came up, it definitely has to be at least $1,100-1,200 at least.
Yeah.
No Ecto one, sadly. That one, Blitzway does make.
You can get the Ecto one from Afterlife still.
Yeah,
that's still available.
But yeah. So if they announce it this week, or before I have to pay up for the present toy ones, and the price makes sense, I'll cancel those present toy ones and just go for this. But if Blitzway's going to keep on teasing us, or the price is too high, those present toys have been looking pretty good from the reviews so far. It works for me. I'm not. The
heads look awful.
I think it looks fine. There's 2 head sculpts for each of them, and the neutral ones have looked pretty good so far.
I'm not talking about the sculpt. I'm talking about like it looks very glossy. It looks very toy-like.
See, that's a lot. Yeah, I mean, that's a problem with a lot of people when they take certain photos. They just don't come out right, because I've gotten some of the present toy stuff where early reviews, early posts, pictures were looking pretty bad, and when I got in hand,
that's true.
It's pretty good. But again, like I just want to have some type of representation of the Ghostbusters in 1/6, and if Blitzway can figure this out soon, I kind of want to know what my 2 options are in terms of price, cost, and release. So I want to be in for the Ghostbusters Blitzway set, but it all just depends on when they decide to finally announce it, because I don't want to also cancel my present toy ones and Blitzway says, hey, you know what? We're kidding. This is like a $2,000 set. I'm definitely out if it is. And I don't want the present toys to start going up in price, because you never know with the third party stuff too. If you wait too long, sometimes,
well, you wait for them to drop the price and then you run over and grab them.
Yeah. So you just never know sometimes, but I definitely want this set though. It just all depends on when they finally announce the info on it.
Well, I mean, we know it's this month.
Yeah.
They said it's going to be June. So we'll see.
Yeah, I hope so.
Ian, did you get the original set?
I didn't get the originals, no. And like afterwards, I was chasing them for a while, but I wasn't going to pay the resale price.
Are you in for this?
Yeah, like I think I'll get this one. Like as I said, I'm trying to be a little bit more selective with stuff, so I'm trying to stick with mainly Star Wars and Batman, Spider-Man stuff. But like there are some, franchises that I'll jump in, and I think this is, I don't know, man. This is probably some of the best 1/6 stuff out there. I guess it just looks great. The thing I like about these is like I don't have to take up as much space because I don't have to have them. With figures you have with the 1/6 you have it separately, but these you can have them close together because they're a team. So I kind of like that. You can put them all in one display, right close to each other, and it's a great display. But the Blitzway stuff, like I mean, I have the Carlito. That's the only other one, and I have the V for Vendetta, and they're both great releases, and they're old. So this is going to be a good one. Present toys, like I just can't after Ripley. I can't ever have any confidence in the present toy stuff, man. I don't know. It's a bit scary. It's very hit or miss, I guess, with that line.
Yeah. So you've only got a couple Blitzway?
2. Yeah.
Just 2? You don't have the Fight Club?
No. Again, that's what I mean. Like there's so many I think that are one, but it's kind of like I'm not like a wide. I'm trying not to be such a wide range collector. I try and keep it quite focused to one. Because
the Kurt Cobain was pretty good.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah. That's... But I was never a big Nirvana guy. So.
Well, I don't think you got to be big into Nirvana. I mean, I got Prince.
Well, I'm a big Prince guy. That's the thing.
You have Prince?
I grew up with Prince. I don't have Prince now.
Well, that's so toys. I've got a Prince here. I've got an extra Prince if you need it.
You got an extra Prince?
I do.
Oh, do you? I thought I submitted my report card already.
But do you have
Al missed the boat. Al missed the boat on the Prince, and I was able to get him one here. So
that Prince. See, again, that's another third-party release where, with So-So, a lot of their stuff was just sitting there, and I was like, oh yeah, I'll just come back and get it.
Right.
By the time I wanted it, it was like, what the hell? It's only been out for like, literally, I think it was out for a month, and then it was just sold out everywhere, and prices were already double. Insane.
Is that your dog, Jason? Yeah.
Yep, that's why I went on mute for a minute. So, package is getting delivered. Hopefully it's for me.
Yeah, it's the Purple Rain Prince. It's a cool figure. They don't nail the likeness, but it's a very cool figure. So I'm building a team of musicians. So I got my Daft Punk guys, and I've got a nice LED setup with them, and then I've got MJ from Thriller. I've got Kurt Cobain. I've got Prince, and I've toyed with getting the who does the Bob Marley? What's that company?
It's So-So, but under their secondary
it's like something
name.
One, isn't it? Like S1 or something.
It's really So-So though.
Yeah. So Hot Toys needs to do Hot Toys needs to do Prince from Batman from the music video. You remember Bad Dance?
Yep. Also, Bob Marley was. They're using their Win C name, is what they use.
Win C. That's it. Win C.
Yeah.
I was saying, it's Win C. Yeah, that's right. Is that so?
It's actually so. Yeah.
Okay.
But it's their Chaos Toys name, I guess.
Okay. Because they also did Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, they did a Freddie as well too.
Yeah.
I'm actually surprised that the Prince wasn't released under that line, because that's like their musician line, I guess.
Yeah. So, all right. So, Ian, I contacted one of the sellers here in Japan on Amazon, and I asked if they were getting the Blitzway Ghostbusters, and he said they don't have it. I said, no. Not do you not have it? Do you have it? Are you gonna get it? It's coming out. Are you gonna get it? And they said, yeah, we'll get it.
Okay, nice.
So the beauty of that is you don't have to put any money down. You just order it.
Is that AC? Nene?
Probably. I think it was AC.
AC.
Yeah.
Nice.
So
That'd be great.
I'll let you know. Hopefully they contact me and let me know. They've been pretty good about it. They'll follow up and say, hey, here's the thing.
Yeah.
So once Blitzway announces it.
Blitzway is a funny one. It's always like harder to get from, and like
yes,
random people sell it sometimes. Like it's just really kind of weird.
There was some company found one recently in their warehouse that they put it up. I think it was who was it?
Well, Sadachi often have all the Blitzways as well, so that might be one to look out for.
Yeah, let's see. I'm trying to remember what the company
was. Here in Japan, it's a little bit better recently, but getting companies that actually carry Blitzway has been hard. That's why I had to go and get that Kurt Cobain from Australia. So
But the weird thing is though, like on Mercari, they have so many Blitzways at times,
really,
and then and it's like certain companies, and like So-So Toys, they always have like loads of, and I'm like, where do people get these? Like, where are they coming from?
I would kill for a Milli Vanilli.
Right? Oh, it was
a Vanilla Ice and an MC Hammer. I would kill for that.
It was
and a Spice Girls set. Spice Girls.
Spice Girls. Oh, okay.
What's with you and Spice Girls? Every stream you talk about Spice Girls.
It's a team.
So it was Spec Fiction that had found some of their Blitzway Ghostbusters, I think about a month or so ago, whenever the 2.0s were kind of teased, and they put them up on the website. Of course, they sold out right away, but they sold it for retail.
Well, that's sort of like Big Bad last year when they got those original Ecto-1s.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, how do you lose this stuff in a warehouse?
6 or something?
Yeah. But, and another thing about this new set, I'm seeing a lot of rumors about a possible 3-pack set of Peter, Egon, and Ray in their, just their doctor attire, like their suits.
Oh, really?
That's what's been floating around. I mean, it's either that or just a 3-pack of them in the jumpsuits. But
because I never sorry to interrupt. I never understood how Blitzway packaged the 3 guys in their Ghostbusters jumpsuits, independent of Winston.
Yeah,
I didn't get that. I didn't understand that.
Well, it's like, so I was watching Stranger Things yesterday.
That works. What is it?
I was watching Stranger Things. I'm doing like a rewatch of Stranger Things, and it's just nobody wants to be Winston. It's like, and then they're saying like they thought Lucas is gonna be Winston. He's like, what? Because I'm black, and they're like, no. But Winston's cool. That's the thing I don't get. He's like, I love Winston. Like,
well, in the new movies, he's like the Tony Stark, right? He's the rich guy. Which, again, like, this guy is the one. Like, really? I don't know. Weird. All right, so I guess we'll call it a show. We talked about our Ghostbusters stuff. Next week will be, I believe, next week is going to be another Don't Tell My Wife stream, and then the week after that, I'm going to do a Jaws inspired live stream. It's the 50th anniversary that week of Jaws, one of the greatest movies ever made. And then we'll do Six Figures a Month on the last day of June.
Oh, cool.
And then the first Monday, I believe is July 7th, we're going to do our top 10 so far, our mid-year report card of our top 10 figures of 2025. So we got a lot of streams, a lot of plans coming up. Hope everybody will join us. It's going to be fun. Again, sorry, I woke up right before the stream started. I didn't have time to put anything together. So I apologize. But Jason, what's going on with you this week? Anything going on? Any figures coming in?
Oh, what's coming in? I've got Gun Girl and the Muff Toys Kryptonite Seekers, supposedly.
Which one did you get?
I got the premium. I am still teasing me now. I got the premium.
No, I'm gonna say when you get this, just so to jump in, when you get this, I'm gonna look forward to you trying to get this neck on. Man, like in our group, I'm expecting messages because man, getting that thing on there is nuts. It's insane. It's like a ball joint. So she comes with both of them. Come with a cybernetic neck.
Yeah.
And with this one, I didn't want the cybernetic neck, and you pull it off, and there's like a ball joint in it, and to get that joint out is nuts. It's insane. And then to get it onto this head is also such a task. So I had to heat it up for so long. I used hot water and a hairdryer to be able to get that thing out. I had like the pliers,
Really?
and I had to like just constantly putting pressure to get the ball joint out. So yeah, be careful.
Definitely. Yeah.
What's your shirt, by the way? What actually is it?
What?
What's your shirt?
Oh, it's Ghostbusters, but it's a collaboration with a company called Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter.
Bounty Hunter.
Where'd you get it? In Japan?
Yeah, a long time ago. It's pretty old. Probably 5-6 years ago or something.
And you haven't washed it since then?
No. I just
cool.
Yeah.
Looks better than Ryan's underwear. Al, you're muted.
Yeah, he is.
Sorry. I was about to say, I was like, what do you mean Ryan's he's not wearing any underwear?
That's why. He's wearing it, but you can't see it. It's disintegrated. It's just the elastic. So Al, what do you got coming up? Anything?
I just got my invoices this past weekend, like Jason, for the Kryptonite Seeker, and also the Chaos Toys, the Superman. And I just have a bunch of stuff in my pile of loot. I'm big bad that I might start I don't know if I'm gonna ship them all at once. Maybe I'll just ship some of them. No, I'll do them all. I gotta do them all. It's always good to have a nice big treasure chest to open.
I was gonna say, I can't believe you have that level of patience to leave something.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't ship my pile of loot until it expires.
Oh yeah.
Everything that goes in my pile of loot, it stays until it's ready to until it's ready to expire.
So do you stagger it? So let's say you have 10 things in your pile of loot and 5 of them are coming up. Do you just ship those 5 first, and then, or do you ship them all out?
When the first thing, the oldest thing is ready to expire, everything that's in my pile of loot goes.
Okay, that's what I usually do too. Yeah.
Because
I
don't get $4 shipping here.
Oh,
Makes sense. Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't come to me in Japan. It goes to my buddy. But they don't do $4 to AP addresses.
really?
No.
Oh, that sucks.
No.
I get it though. Yeah.
Yeah.
They make up some BS excuse. Like Amazon, if I want to ship something to my family in Boston, I get charged shipping. I get charged tax. If I ship to my buddy, I get no tax and no shipping charge. I'm going to be a sad guy when he leaves. Definitely.
Yeah,
So-
so we'll see. I'm still waiting to see if that shadow that popped up on Big Bad Toy Store. I mean, it still shows that pre-order sold out, and I'm just waiting for it to see if it converts.
Is
But
this,
hey,
is this the original one or the new
Which
one?
one? Oh, the shadow.
well, based on the link, it was the original one. But I'm wondering if they were expecting some of the new ones and just used the old stock photos. So because it was saying pre-order was or its ETA was June. So, but here it's June now, and I haven't gotten an update. So we'll see if it even converts. And if it does, we'll see if it's actually the original one or maybe it might be the new one.
Okay. Ian, anything coming up?
No, not much. Not really. I'm just waiting for stuff to come in. We were talking the other day, like yesterday, Kit Fisto's dropped in some places, and Solo is supposed to be coming out as well. So I'm expecting to get some emails for money coming out. But other than that, hopefully things have calmed down a little bit, because last month was pretty insane. I opened this yesterday, so I've got to get all of her stuff out.
How is it in hand?
That's good. The face sculpt's better for sure, but I don't think it's perfect. Like, actually looks decent on camera, but it's not as good as I was expecting, I guess. I mean, can I get down there?
How's the cloak?
Is it pretty much like
How's the
The
cloak?
cloak's really good. Like the good thing with this is like all the little details. Like on the back, she's got like these little strings that tied on, and it's definitely an improvement of the last one. Like there's just the nice little details of the cloth and stuff. One thing I'm a little worried is they put so much plastic on this one compared to anything I've ever got from Hot Toys before. So I'm kind of worried just where they put it where the material touches the plastic, and that's the only thing I'm a little worried that the heat might cause some rubbing.
yeah.
But the stand and stuff, I didn't realize it comes with a really nice stand. It's like a big cylindrical kind of white stand and stuff.
with that emblem on it, right? Like from the show.
Yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that was even a thing. So yeah, gonna get that.
But and you like that? You like that more than the Mando Ahsoka?
Yeah, I think so. The head sculpt's way better. Like,
Yeah, that's good. Yeah.
I didn't mind the Mando one, but it wasn't Rosario. It's it's a very good head sculpt in terms of quality, but it's just not Rosario. This one's definitely
Rosario.
a step up for sure.
Nice,
But the suit on both of them are really good. It's both good releases.
So I have a question. That thing behind you, it looks like stairs. What's that?
This is it's like a diorama thing I got from Gary and Piera. They do them sometimes, and it's cardboard, but you get steps and you get a backdrop and floor. I forgot the company. Second?
It's 1/6?
It's 1/12.
Oh, what? Nice.
It's 1/12. It comes with there's loads of stuff. Like I haven't got. Shit! Just dropped the mic. Like this is like the wall piece. Kind of comes with.
Oh, wow.
And there's like a backdrop, and there's like doors that you get, and it's really reasonably priced because it's just made of cardboard. It's good for photography.
Oh.
So KJ won that Chaos Superman from Ryan. He just wants to thank everybody. Okay. So for me, I've got a couple Godzilla figures coming in, a Godzilla and a King Ghidorah from the 1991 movie, the Hiya Toys ones. The new Alpha View
yes.
coming. And also I have a face pool figure, a 1/6 from the Pacific. So there's Sledgehammer, and then there's the guy who was, what's his name? The actor. He was Freddie Mercury.
Rami Malek.
Rami Malek. So
Yeah.
he's in the Pacific, and it's his character. I forget his
That head
name.
sculpt looked great.
Yeah, it looks great. So he's on the way. So I have more than 6 figures this month. I didn't know if I was going to be able to do it. I do, and I also have that Figuarts Frodo Baggins coming. So I got a pretty good deal.
Oh,
It's like $40.
That's
So
good.
I'm not going to say no to that.
I'm surprised how that has not sold in shops. Like I was in Yamada the other day, and they've just got them, just rows of them. No one's picked it up.
Well, I'd like to think it's because I haven't done a review.
Oh, you know what? I have that Frodo coming in this anytime
ya?
soon now too. Yeah, he's coming from Ami Ami with the recovery suit Superman and the Giriharu Deadpool.
That Frodo, like, he's better. I think he looks better in person than it does in photos. It's not great, but it's still.
It looks
good.
better in hand.
Yeah, the Gollum looks great. It does look really good.
The Gollum does look really good.
Yeah. In person, it looks really, really good.
Yeah. So if you can find it and you're comfortable with the price, you should definitely pick it up. It looks great. Don't let the photos, like we were talking about with present toys, right? Like sometimes the photos just don't do it justice.
I feel like that a lot of that with the Figuarts live action stuff. I know a lot of people were bagging on this most recent Anakin, based on the photos, but in person, he looks pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd probably say the best 1/12 scale Anakin.
So people have been asking in the group and other groups about Anakin. If anybody needs an Anakin, a Figuarts Anakin, hit me up. They still sell them at the Tamashii Nation store, retail. So if people want it, again, hit me up, and I can grab them for people. I don't know when I'm getting there. I got stuff to ship out. People are always on me, when are you gonna? And I apologize. I apologize for not getting stuff out in a timely manner. But Ian knows, like, the hours for things in Japan are ridiculous. They're ridiculous. Banks are open from 10 to 3, Monday to Friday. That's it. Oof. Post office is closed at 5. So if you work a 9 to 5 job, it's very hard to get to the post office. You can't bring a box on the train when you're going to work in the morning. That's impossible. So, when I can get to the post office and get people stuff out, I will. I do apologize for that. But as Ryan pointed out, it's the last day for the Inot Batman to pre-order it. Make sure you get your pre-orders in.
Which one's that? Wait, what's that?
The one you.
Oh, okay, the one I got. Okay,
the one you got.
Yeah. Okay,
you want another one?
Oh, word. Then I thought it was the Arkham Knight or something. Okay.
What?
Actually, Ryan, I don't think you missed out yet. It's still on Toys Metaverse.
Well,
so you bet.
I think when Inot is saying that, I think they're referring to directly through them.
Oh, that's true.
I personally have ordered probably 12 of the Inot Batmans. Not that I'm buying them all.
Oh, okay.
But I've ordered 12. I've got a couple people who've reached out to me who asked me to get them because they're hard to come by, and the prices are up there. But there's a seller here in Japan that has a reasonable price. So I'm pre-ordering it, and Ian knows when it releases, I'll get invoiced. I'll reach out to those people. I got invoiced. Do you still want it? If you want it, send me the money and I'll grab it. So very easy situation. So yeah, a bunch of stoners in Japan. So anyway, we kept it under an hour and a half, which is great. Yeah. I know Ian has to get out and and teach the masses. So again, everybody, please tune in next Monday night, and we'll have hopefully a more organized stream going for you. So
I will be.
So take care. Go ahead, Jason.
I was gonna say I'll be traveling the next couple of Mondays.
Jason won't be around.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which is a bummer. I'm really glad you said the 6 figures is on the 30th though, because I will be back for that. But I don't think I'll get time to do.
For those of you who don't know, Jason is a big. He's big into Bigfoot, into Sasquatch, and he's going hunting into the Pacific Northwest with his wife. They're looking for the elusive Bigfoot. So hopefully he'll find something.
Apparently the Bigfoot's in Japan breaking his toes. You gotta go that way, Jason. You gotta go out more west.
Have you seen?
Sorry, I don't got little feet, Al. I'm sorry. You know what they say about guys with little feet?
They were little socks.
You gotta wear little socks.
I'm in double digits.
See you next time.
All right, guys.
Thanks, guys.
See you later.